Hello, beautiful friends. This is Crystal Rose Insights, here to do the special Valentine's Day reading for Aquarius 2018. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you're probably wondering where the heck I am. Well, I have had to redo my setup because I've been doing so many readings, and I loved being able to sit on the floor and do my readings because it was so cozy, but I can't even tell you how badly my knees hurt. So I had to find another solution for how to do these readings for you guys. And so here we are. This is kind of a temporary one. We're going to be evolving it as we go. But in case you're wondering why it looks different, that is why. And this little cover is something I found in my daughter's room, which I thought is not really my style, but I thought it was fun for this temporary makeshift new little desk I created for myself, so I don't have to sit on the ground anymore. And I can't even tell you, my knee, if you sit Indian style for like hours on end, you'll know what I'm talking about. So anyway, if you're wondering why it's different, that is it. So we're going to look right now at the energies going around Aquarius for around Valentine's Day 2018. These are going to be general readings, of course, because that's what we're doing here. But as you know from my channel, this is, I always have a gemstone here, and I've got this beautiful rose quartz tower that one of my dear soul sisters gifted to me, and she sent it to me in the mail, and it's just got the sweetest energy. So rose quartz is a beautiful stone that is very soothing, very calming. It brings you connecting to the divine love as well as to the love of your heart space. So it's a wonderful stone to carry around with you, but this is why this is here. So this is going to be supporting our reading as well. So thank you to my friend who gifted that to me. You are amazing, and I'm so grateful for you in my life. So let's get started. We're going to do a spread here to see what's going on with Aquarius right now. Like, what's going on with Aquarius about love. And again, this is a general reading, so there's going to be many of you watching. Not all messages will be for you. So the advice is always the same, which is if something resonating with you, then take it. And if it doesn't make sense or it doesn't feel like it's for you, then just leave it because it's not intended for you. Spirit will come through with messages for people they know will see these videos, and they're not all for you. That's what a general reading is all about. I can't come up with every scenario that's possible for all of you reading, of course. But if you would like a private reading, then certainly that's the way to really dive into your own energies and get really specific for energies about you. But in the meantime, I hope you guys are enjoying these general reading videos. So we're going to look into Aquarius 2018. I've already called in my guides, ascended masters, archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, all the beings of light. It is my intention that everybody who is watching this video get at least one message that resonates with them. And then I'd also ask that, because this is love, do look for the videos for your rising and your moon sign as well as your Venus sign. If you don't know what that is, there's lots of free things online that will support you. And or actually, you can input your date and find out all of these answers for what, you know, what is my Venus planet and all that, or what sign. So especially with love, the Venus one has a good energy. So this is going to be for Aquarius. So we've got the Two of Fire, the Awakening card, and the Four of Air. So those of you that know me know I don't read reversals in this particular deck, okay? So if you're wondering why I'm flipping them around if they come across reversed, that is why. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Eight of Earth. So the Eight of Earth energy, and I put that here, this is sort of the theme of the reading right now. The Eight of Earth energy is all about the apprenticeship. This is about, so this is an angel who's here, and pardon me and bear with me as I get used to this new setup. I'm so used to doing my readings a certain way, so I think that this is going to work in terms of camera angles, but please be patient as I learn this new setup. So the Eight of Earth is about learning new skills, going back and figuring out like a new passion, a new skill, a new craft. This is also about going back to school. So there's some energy around Aquarius right now that's coming through, which is about being in a phase of really learning, being in a phase of discovering new things that you've never really learned about or been curious about, and starting to look into them, starting to research them, starting to learn more about them. Okay, so the first card we get here is the Two of Fire energy. So this is an energy where this is about moving forward in an action mode, and beyond just like a new beginning. This is about actually starting on that journey, moving forward. This could indicate new partnerships. This could indicate a passionate partnership, being the Two of Fire. So with Aquarius, when you mix air and fire, as you get more fire, right? You get that combustion happening. So there could be some really interesting things happening for Aquarius this month. So this is sort of like, this energy here is what's been going on in the recent past for you. So I find that really interesting. We're going to pull other cards as we go from other decks to really continue to build this story. But this is just sort of the initial, what's the theme of this reading for Aquarius. So the next is what is currently going on for Aquarius. The current energy is an awakening. And this is a major arcana. So this is a very spiritual card. This is not just what's happening in our day-to-day life. There's a bigger theme happening for Aquarius right now, which is the awakening theme. This is the Hanged Man in traditional tarot. So this is an energy of taking a look at things from a different perspective. So there's been something happening here. There might be like a new partnership that's come into your life, Aquarius, or that you're contemplating, or something happening where you're starting to move forward with something, but it's causing you to have a spiritual awakening. It's causing you to have a little bit of a pause in the action. So maybe you've had a passionate start with somebody and you're almost like putting the brakes on right now. Just like, okay, what is this happening? What is this all about? And you're looking at things from a different perspective. And I always feel the energy of this card, the Hanged Man. It's like a marinating energy. So the steak needs to marinate before you put it on the grill. Like, it's not quite ready to go on the grill yet, but it's marinating, it's doing its thing. And that's an important part of the process to get to the end result. So in this deck, I love it because it's an awakening message. So the awakening here is, I'm taking a look at, and I need to be myself. So there's something happening here around Aquarius, for Valentine's Day around this time frame. And again, these readings are timeless. Whenever you see them is when you're supposed to get these messages. But there definitely is an energy where the Aquarius is in a real spiritual place right now. Because typically they're a lot in their head. But here's what's interesting. So the next card, this is funny. So the next card coming up for like kind of the near future here is the Four of Air. And this is the need to take a nap. Like, I think Aquarius, there's like, you've just been through, like, all of a sudden you've gone through this, like, what the hell is happening kind of energy with this Two of Fire recently. It's causing you to have an awakening, but that awakening and that whole process is you need to take a nap, because it's tiring. It's tiring to grow spiritually. It's tiring to figure all this stuff out. And you guys are so in your heads a lot of the time because you're an air sign, that sometimes it can get overwhelming to you and your body can kind of shut down and go, oh my God, like I have to process. Because a lot of the spiritual lessons come through the heart space. And Aquarius, you're a lot of times in your head. So this is about taking time before making a decision. This is saying like you need to get some answers. You need to like, before you do anything else, let's take a little bit of a break. Like I feel like I'm hearing, press the pause button for a second, just to let all the energy catch up and to have you be able to integrate it. So yeah, so that's again consistent with this Eight of Earth card, which is the theme, right? So it's like all this stuff is happening. You're having an awakening. You don't understand it. You don't know where you are. Like, it's like there's something new happening in your life that's causing you to go, hey, I don't really know all of it. I don't really know everything like I think I do. There's more here than meets the eye, and I want to understand this. This is interesting. Okay, so now we're going to pull cards from other decks and get some more messages about what's happening here. And it's funny because I'm kind of like, there we go. That just flew out. yin yang. I'm going to pull 3 cards to get more. I'm going to get like more information here, more information here, more information here. Let's get some more details on each of these story themes and like what's happening. Let's get some additional messages. So what's this awakening card here for, please, Spirit, for Aquarius? And then what's this additional message about the 4 of air, please? I'm kind of low in my seat, so this feels like higher than I'm used to. I'm used to it being lower down. So I'm having to adjust my shuffling. Cornucopia. Wow. Okay. So this is very interesting because what I'm getting here, so the 2 of fire with the yin yang, this is about balancing giving and receiving. This is also about some things coming to a completion in the beginning of a new cycle, a new life cycle. This could be balancing masculine, feminine energies. So you were getting the 2s here. So you see the 2 of fire and the double 2, the 22. This can be a soulmate, twin flame number. So the 2 energy, partnership energy, is really big here in the past here. So it feels like there's an energy of balancing, of trying to figure out, like integrating, like ending something and starting a new beginning. So the 2s are certainly at the beginning of a cycle. So some of you Aquarius may have just started something new romantically with somebody. And this is about kind of like being in the mode where you don't have to necessarily do anything. Okay, so this is the energy of like letting things happen as they're supposed to and unfold as to this cycle. Okay, so this is very consistent partnership energy here in the recent past. So the awakening here is about the woman holding a coin. So she's she's offering stability. This could be a woman who knows her worth. She knows her value, and she's all adorned here in this beautiful, headdress, and her hair's all done. She's sitting with a cat, this black cat who's overseeing, and but she's adorned in purple, which is a very spiritual color for the crown chakra. So yes, she's holding a coin, which is about the material world and like life, but she's very spiritual. And so this can often indicate that, especially as part of this awakening, there might be somebody presenting themselves to you, Aquarius, where it's a woman who, or not even necessarily a woman, but an energy around spirituality and happiness. So I feel like Aquarius, this, like right now, there's some energies for some of you that are, it's like you're awakening to being able to have it all, is what I'm hearing. It's like, wow, you mean I can have this and this, I can have like happiness and love and career and everything and family and all this can work? Yes, Aquarius, that's what's happening for you right now, in this awakening phase. But again, like almost having that realization, like, you mean I can have all that I want in life? Yeah, you can, but that's what's causing this 4 of air energy coming through. Because what you're getting here is the cornucopia card. This is about having everything here for you. Look at this, the beautiful light, joy, divine energy. Like the universe is supporting you having cornucopia and having everything. And I think that this is something that is like happening with Aquarius right now. Because again, we get a 22 and 11, so there's really a lot of soulmate, potential twin flame energy here for Aquarius this right now, which is causing this awakening. And then the need to take a nap. And guess what, Aquarius, you can take a nap, no problem, because sometimes we connect to our divinity, we connect to our higher selves when we sleep, and that's where we kind of do a lot of our processing. So if you're totally overwhelmed, go take a nap. It's good. It's good. If you honor that, do it, because it's actually supporting your process. All right, I love that. Okay, so now we're going to get some more cards. I'm going to move these out of the way because now I have a little less space around me. So now we're going to pull from the Psychic Tarot of the Heart and get even more cards around what's happening here. The energy's coming through for Aquarius, Valentine's Day, 2018. 2 fire, yin yang. So we get strengthening bonds, yes. Strengthening bonds in partnership. And this is also about making sure that you're connecting to like taking care of your body, getting outside in nature. I know it's a winter time, at least here in the United States for many of us. But this is about making sure that you're getting out and you're strengthening the bonds around you, and because this partnership energy is here. So as you're starting on this path, there is an energy of needing to make sure you're taking care of your physical body, exercise, eat well, get out in nature. Like, get out of your head, Aquarius, because Aquariuses are sometimes can swirl so much in their head energy that they get a headache. So this is reminding you to ground to the earth, get grounded, do something like get out and put your bare feet on the earth, because it can discharge electricity, it can discharge energy, it can discharge you being swirly in your head, because we're energetic beings. So I think this is saying, like, Aquarius, here's the 8 of Earth too, like being very grounded. It's important for you right now, Aquarius, as you're going through this awakening process. I'm going to pull another one here on this awakening and woman holding a coin. Whoops, that just jumped. Choose your battles. Okay, so in this awakening process, okay, anytime you're changing, anytime you're shifting, anytime you shift the status quo by having an awakening, people aren't going to like it, okay? There's going to be people that don't get it. They don't understand why you're awakening, why you're ascending spiritually, and why you're like, all of a sudden, like, yeah, I used to love to like go out and go drinking, go to the bars with me. Like, what's up, dude? Why are you reading books instead? Like, I feel like there's that kind of energy of, you know, when you grow as a person, and spiritually especially, there's going to be things that fall away from your life. And so this card is asking you to choose your battles. Here's this man, this small man who's standing up against these statues who are stoic. And it's like he's being strong, but they're not even looking at him. But this is a very like the sevens are very spiritual. So this is, again, in this, there's the element of there's a spiritual awakening happening right now with many Aquariuses, which is being supported by the energies of the universe. And so this is saying, like, sorry, there's ambulances going by outside, and now dogs are howling because they're wanting to participate in the process. It sounded like a coyote, but that's okay. It's a dog. So there's really the energy of a huge spiritual energy with Aquarius right now. This is in the present. So this is what's kind of led up to this. And this is the present. So there may be some of you releasing things and moving towards new partnership. But this is causing you to actually go within. And this is about, like, anything that distracts you from your spiritual awakening and growth. Like, let it be is what I'm hearing. Like, let it be. Let it go. Like, you don't have to stand up for yourself and everything. Like, who cares what people think or say? If it's not helping you during this awakening hanged man sort of temporary standstill energy, then just let it go. Like, don't let that interfere with your process. You're in a very deep process right now, Aquarius. It's amazing how all the super spiritual cards are all in your current energy. I love it. All right, so now I'm going to pull another card on the 4 of Air and the Cornucopia. What other message, Spirit, do you have for Aquarius for this Valentine's Day reading? I'm going to get a well-deserved reward. Yeah, Cornucopia, well-deserved reward. So there is, there is the energy of accomplishment here. The 9, the end of a cycle. This is completing a cycle, the end of a cycle here. The starting of something new, but the ending of something. So by finishing up whatever loose ends you have, Aquarius, perhaps with a past relationship or past beliefs, past emotional patterns, past family legacy, whatever it is, look at this. Like, take a nap, figure it out. You have Cornucopia here, and you have a well-deserved reward. Like, this man is feeling very accomplished. He's standing atop this looks like he's standing on 3 skyscrapers, but he's surrounded by the light of joy. Excuse me. I feel like that's throat chakra energy, because I haven't been coughing, and all of a sudden I had to cough. So I don't know why that's coming out, but maybe some of you are afraid to speak up. Or, yeah, so the good, like, the power energy is here for you. I think that's really beautiful. Aquarius, this is a great time for you. Okay, so what would a love reading be without messages from the romance angels, right? I'm going to see what the romance angels have to say about each of these three. So first, what's this Two of Fire energy here? Recent past. Unrequited love. So when this is coming through, like the unrequited love energy, this is that, it could mean a few different things. So it could be that this is you ending something and starting something new in the recent past, kind of energies coming into right now, where the relationship was out of balance. Okay, that's this yin-yang energy. It could be that there wasn't enough chemistry or passion to keep the relationship going. But it could also be, for some of you, meaning that you were fearful that your love was unrequited. Okay, if like you were worried, like, gosh, I'm feeling so passionate or feeling so strong with this new connection starting out, partnership, passion, balancing like really good energy here, strengthening bonds, but like it's bringing up fears in you that you might have unrequited love or that you're not worthy of love or whatever. So it can be a few different things. Again, being a general reading, it's hard to say, but I have to mention both of those options there. Okay, so Aquarius, romance angels, what message do you have for Aquarius right now with these three middle cards? What's your best message for them regarding these three middle cards? Give your relationship a chance. Wow. Okay. So some of you Aquarius are really awakening to some like a new potential in love, a new way of being in love. You know, maybe you're growing. I mean, obviously you're growing spiritually because that's what's happening here. But by doing this growth will allow perhaps this new energy that's come in recently. Give that a chance. It's important to work on the partnership. Choose your battles. Don't give away your energy to things that aren't going to serve you. Because look at the spiritual, like a lot of spirituality here. And so this is an important, Spirit wants you to know to Aquarius that this work that you're doing spiritually is gonna benefit your romantic life, is what I'm hearing. And I'll pull one more for Aquarius on this Four of Air Cornucopia reward. Oh, guys, look, we got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. It feels like many of you guys are really coming into some real soulmate energy, potentially twin flame. Like, it's very much, you know, this, all that you're going through right now, with completing something, beginning something new, going through the spiritual growth, like you've got true love happening here. The well-deserved reward, cornucopia. Aquarius, you take naps because it feels like this energy is here for you. So keep taking naps. Okay, I have the loves of my life is an Aquarius, and he would always need to take naps because he would get so much in his head. And so I keep hearing that message of like, yes, please take many naps, as many as you need, because look at all that's coming here for you as you're going through this. Wow. All right. Well, Aquarius, that is the first part of your reading for Valentine's Day. Now, I'm going to take all these energies. I'm going to go more in depth now in a separate video that I'm going to put on my Vimeo channel. And for those of you that, like, if this is resonating for you, and you want to go deeper and you want to get more information, I'm actually going to take this and take it like much further in another video. So a lot more in depth. And we're going to look at things like what's the advice coming from Spirit for you, what you're currently challenged with, you know, what's the advice, any messages about how to move through this, what you need to heal. So we're going to get like a lot more in depth on this in the next video that's available on my Vimeo channel. But in the meantime, those of you guys that are here, I love what's coming through for Aquarius. This is very clear. And again, if you'd like a personal reading, the information will be down below. And if you want to keep going on this, this will be available for on my Vimeo channel for a small fee of $4.88 to get the rest of this reading. Okay, so if this is resonating and you want to learn even more juicy stuff and like also what to do about it, because we know love is a healing journey, right? Then go see me on my Vimeo. I'll put the link below as well. All right, Aquarius, I can't wait to see what's coming next. And in the meantime, an abundant love always. Bye.